Hello?
Hello, am I speaking to Christian Prince?
Yes, my friend, you are.
Actually, I want to stay anonymous for this.
No
I don't
problem.
want to reveal my name. I'm an ex-Muslim and I belong to a Muslim family.
All right.
And you have been doing a really good job at exposing Islam. I admire you a lot.
All
But
right, my
I
friend.
think it's really hard to convince Muslim. I even myself try to convince my friends, but they come with a lot of absurd explanations to, to defend their religion. But good luck with you. I have actually a question for you
Okay.
regarding, regarding Christianity because I now actually I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God such thing.
Mm-hmm.
I actually wanted to ask you a question regarding Christianity. Like Jesus used to perform miracles. He used to bring dead back to life, give vision those blind peoples. I mean, I wanted to ask you, how do you actually believe in those things? Like how it's real? What is the proof? Like Jesus really did it. I mean, you were not there to witness those things in person.
Yeah, but
Um,
my friend,
what is
this is
yeah,
what
it's a
is
very tough
unique.
question for you
Okay, this is what unique
because
about.
religion is based upon belief.
No problem. This is what is unique about Christianity. That until now, until today, Christians they witness to a lot of miracles every day in the name of Jesus. So
Yeah, because
the
I don't have a good understanding of Christianity.
yeah, but miracles is not happen only in the time of Jesus. It's happening today, and there's nobody can explain why unless it is true. You know, me myself, I witness a miracle of somebody. For sure, God He choose who He would do miracle to who and when. We cannot say why and how. Which mean if I ask God for a miracle now, let us say I am a person who is sick or something happened to me. Maybe God will heal me, maybe not. But there is people who they are healed by God. Even doctors they could not understand and they say it's a miracle. Like even atheist doctors they explain and they say because
Yeah, yeah.
they can't understand how this happened. They say it's a miracle. I know a lady. Actually, she is a relative of mine. Her parents they took her to everywhere. They told her the doctors they said just take her home. She's dying. I mean they are wasting your money. We can't do nothing. Just so the parents they took the lady and they decide if she want to die, she die in the church. They asked the priest
Mhm.
if they can have sleep in the floor, something in the floor to sleep in, because obviously maybe it's last her a few hours to live. And they
Yeah.
are very strong believers. The parents are very strong believers, and the daughter too is very strong believer. And God, He wanted to show His power in the early morning. The parents they are sleeping next to the girl, but she's gone. She's not in the bed, but she cannot move. She cannot even eat. She cannot like they have the liquid they put in your blood, so you can stay surviving. So they
Mhm.
look in the front of them, and they saw her in the front in the middle of the church, and she's praying. And they could not believe it. They thought maybe they are dreaming, maybe it's dead, maybe it's a ghost, maybe it's because they are waiting her for to die. So maybe it's a fake. It's like imagination, but it was true.
I get it.
They took
Yeah.
they took their daughter to the hospital to check what's happening. The doctors they said we do not know. I have no idea what happened. They check again and again and again and again, and the disease, which a deadly disease she have, is gone. So how
Mhm.
Jesus said,
Mhm.
if you have faith, you will recover. But for sure, God He do miracles in people He choose, and there is a reason He
But
when He
but he also performs in other religions too. Like there's a lot of miracles happening in other religions too,
like
because
where
when
like
people don't
like
know
where
how to,
like where
uh,
where what
like
religion?
I mean, yeah, I belong to a Muslim family. Sometimes some incredible happens which we can't explain. Like how this guy survived. Like sometimes he survives a
Yeah, but
cancer
this
which
is no,
almost
this is
just
not.
stopped
You
him.
see, this is not. You see, even the Muslims they agree that Islam is a free of miracles. Muhammad himself he could not
Yeah, because
perform
it's a
miracles.
fake religion. I mean, I don't completely believe
Yeah,
in
no,
it.
I know, but I
Uh,
mean, I mean miracles in order to happen. You see, Jesus he said, if you have faith, if you have faith in God, you will be healed, and the faith is a very major reason for you, even based on science, thinking, because when you have faith, you resist, you fight. If you give up, you are asking for death. So your body give up too. So when you have faith, you fight, but in the same time there's things nobody can explain. And I never saw a Muslim really have a miracle of anything. There's no miracle in Islam. I live
Yeah,
I
I'm not actually referring Muslims. I'm talking people in general. Like there are a lot of miracles happening in
No,
the
there is
world. Like,
you can call it miracle, like somebody have an accident, he did not die, but this
yeah,
is
when
not
we
really.
can't explain
But
anything,
there
we
is
call it
but there's
miracle.
things, no, there's things nobody can explain. But the accident, as an example, once I have an accident, and the car I am inside it was smashed totally. If you look at the car, there is no way a person inside is going to be alive, but I was alive. But this
Yeah,
is not, I cannot say it's God or not, but it happened that the metal which is broken around me all over did not reach my body. I was, let's say, you can say it's a miracle of God, but not necessarily God is involved. It might be because the way the car it hit, or the side it hit, or etc. It can be many reasons, but this is can be called miracle, but it's not necessarily to be. But there is things which is no way you can explain it. A person
yeah,
who's
yeah.
going to
Some
die in
things
a
are.
few hours, and the disease
Yeah,
is eating him alive, and that's it, is dead, and the doctors, they say to you that you are dead, and then they take you after a second day or 2 days after the doctors, and they check your blood and they find nothing. you know
I get you. I mean, my point was actually like what is, I mean, you rely on the sources like Bible, you rely because you believe in it, because you have not witnessed Jesus yourself in person. I
no,
mean,
you see,
what
I
made you
I
believe?
witnessed I witnessed
Yeah.
Jesus myself in person. I witnessed, my friend. Let me tell you. You see, I just mentioned to you how I once
uh,
I survived a death, a mass death, and I might say it might be God who saved me, but there is for sure places where it happened to me that I survived, and it was God who saved me. If I count for you, I'm a person who live in a war country, civil war, and death was
yeah,
around me left and right. If I say to you left and right, I mean it. People, they die like, like failing shadows around you. So I survived war, and people who used to hide, they die. I never hide. People, they used to go in the basement when the shitting start coming like crazy, they die.
mm,
And I am the one who used to go to the roof and watch what's happening. Nothing happened to me. So I witnessed many things happen to me, and I believe that at the end of the day, that God, he have a mission for me. Is my time is not done
yeah,
yet. So I believe in the miracle of Christ, but everybody witness his own miracles in his life. Some people even don't see them. Some people did it happen to them, but they don't notice them. You know. But I
yeah,
believe that
yeah,
Christ
yeah,
is a living God, and He is witnessing. He proved Himself to us every day.
yeah. I wanted to ask you, like, I don't have any kind of intention to convert to Christianity, but like, if you wanted me to show like what is really the, I mean, yeah, leave the miracles aside, what is actually the truth? Like, you believe that Christianity is the real religion?
The
I mean, yeah,
miracle,
Jesus was really
the real
great
miracle of
person. I
Jesus, the real miracle of Jesus is not about making a person walk. He cannot walk. The real miracle of Jesus is to make somebody believe to love his enemy. That
yeah,
is a miracle, because loving your enemy is something impossible unless you change. That is a
yeah. I mean,
miracle.
if the teachings are peaceful
No, no,
according to
no. This is
that
not
time,
peaceful. This is not peaceful, my friend. This is beyond peaceful. This is beyond peaceful,
yeah,
because
beyond peaceful. Yeah,
when somebody is an enemy and he is killing me, you see Jesus in the cross as an example. When the Jews, they're screaming, kill him, his blood in our hand, and the Roman putting nails in his hand, he was saying, Father, forgive them. They do not know what they are doing. Imagine how much love. In the cross, people, they are hurting you, killing you, putting nails in your hands and your feet, making fun of you, throwing things at you, and yet you are saying, forgive them, Father. That is not a miracle. This is beyond miraculous ability, because a
I
human
mean,
being
yeah, having
cannot.
that kind of compassionate,
Yeah, a human
yeah,
being
being
cannot
that kind of
cannot cannot overcome his pain. If you touch my eyes, I will go crazy on you. Correct? Even if you are my
yeah, yeah,
son, even if you are my brother, is that correct?
yeah. What?
I'm saying, if your son put his finger in your eyes, you might curse him, even though you love him, right? Because
Yeah, yeah,
you're in pain.
yeah,
But imagine, we have Christ. He says, love your enemy, and he did that. You see, he's not a hypocrite like Muhammad. He told
yeah.
the
He used
Muslims.
to declare war upon
Yeah,
the
he told
kuffar,
them,
those things.
don't, this life is a joy for the bad one, the other life. But he was enjoying the life. He was having many women, he having many slaves for sex, he was sex with everybody, he taking money
Yeah,
from
I don't
everybody.
actually get it. Why are the scholars hiding this thing? I mean, why don't they represent the bad side of Islam? Because they know if they introduce these things in a Western culture, like their faith is their religion even won't be considered a religion. I mean, why it is even considered a religion when it's full of hate speech, declaring war upon kuffar? I mean, lot of things, lot of hate speech is going on. I mean, this book has led to the death of a lot of people. I
I
mean, in
agree.
history and
You see,
nowadays
they
too.
cannot hide it. They cannot hide it. But you see, if people decide not to look for the truth, they will not find it.
And actually, I think myself, like I have also a Muslim friends because I have got a rational debate with them. I think they believe in like this compassionate. I mean, they have never read their religion. They think this is all good, that thing. The Muhammad was really great person, but I think they should read it and judge for themselves.
No, don't blame them. You see,
No, I'm not actually blaming
let me
them.
explain
Yeah.
to you. Let me explain to you. You know, when I go to school in the Middle East, you wake up in the morning, you go to school. The first thing you go in this classroom, it says in the top of the board, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, in the name of Allah. Okay. Then the teacher come, and then he start telling you about how to be a good person like the Prophet Muhammad. Okay, you go to the bathroom, you take off your clothes to do poo-poo. Then you hear the most saying Allahu Akbar, and he start talking about the amazing Prophet. Okay, now we are done with the poo-poo. Even when do poo-poo, we are hearing him. We go to take a shower. You go inside the shower, you hear the mosque have 20 speakers speaking about the amazing Prophet. Okay, finish with this. You go to sleep, you cannot even sleep. You know, this they have lecturers about the amazing Prophet. So you have a processing machine of a brainwashing for you since you are a child. You grow up to be
Yeah.
a man, you know, you are like, imagine you hear the same song, you cannot take it out of your head. Have you ever
Yes.
experienced that you hear a commercial when you are a child, but you cannot get rid of it?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, a lot of times.
You know
I
what I
mean,
mean? Yeah,
in born in
this is
also
exactly
Islamic
what's
family.
happening. You know, they keep repeating, they keep repeating, they keep repeating to the point when you repeat a lie a 1,000 times, you believe the lie.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, repeating a lot of things. I mean, I was in actually once in a mosque, and they actually say if you die in the name of your God, like you go directly to heaven. I mean, these are kind of hate speech, but these are considered to be peaceful in Islam. I mean, I can't, it's very absurd.
You see what they try to
I'm
do.
not actually going to take you a lot of time because I'm also running on a low battery.
All right.
And I wanted to ask you, like, what is the origin of this word Allah? Is it from a Hebrew text?
No, no.
No, then where?
Allah is coming from the word lah, which is the moon god.
Moon god.
Yes, you see,
Oh,
the moon god had many names. One of them is lah, and you know, people who live in hot countries, they worship the moon. Mostly people who live in cold countries, they worship the sun, and that is logical. You know, if you live in Alaska, the sun is your beautiful day, right? If you live in
yeah.
Saudi Arabia, the sun is your harsh day. So they enjoy the night, they hate the day. The sun kill their cattle, their grass, their water. So those who live in desert, they worship the moon. Those who live in cold area, they worship the sun. So there was major two gods
Mm,
in
mm.
competition: the moon god and the sun god. This is why Muhammad, he said he forbid the Muslims uh, to pray when the sun rise. You see, the Muslim, he cannot pray after the sun rise because simply he
Oh,
believed that the shaitan come from between the two horn of the sun. All right, why
yeah.
why he is saying that? Because simply this is his enemy god. The sun is the enemy god of the moon god. Always the one who believe in the moon, they try to say bad things about the sun. So Muhammad, he adopt that. Um, you know, this is like have to do with old legends. As an example, read with me here carefully.
Yeah, yeah.
The prophet stood beside a place and with his finger toward the east, and he said, uh, affliction are there from where the head of Satan come out. Okay, the side of what do you see? It says here, the side of the sun.
I'm not actually able to see that, but you can continue. I mean, you can give me also the reference.
Yeah, actually, in Arabic, it says that the translation is not accurate. It says the horn of the horn of the sun, not the side of the sun. The horn of the sun. Oh, there is no
Yeah.
screen. Sorry, guys. Okay, here we go. I forgot to put the screen on. All right. So as you see, Muhammad, he claimed that the sun have a horn, and the horn of the sun is the horn of the devil. The translation here is false. It says the head of Satan. It doesn't say that. It says the horn of Satan comes out. Qarnu shaitan.
So is it? I mean, I was actually talking about the origin of Allah word. Is it kind of related to it?
Yeah, well, I told you the original of the Allah is not the word. Allah is two words. I explained that many times, but let us do it again, just for the sake of
Yeah,
education.
yeah. I actually got confused
Okay. Let us see.
because sometimes I have a debate with my friends. I mean, I don't actually talk to a lot of people, but I need to provide them proofs, like show them the truth. And sometimes I even get like speechless when I don't come with the
Yeah, no
references with
problem.
all those stuffs.
Okay, here, this is. Oh, let us go. You know what? Let us go to the Quran and show you from the Quran first. Give me a second. If we go in the Quran, you can go to the beginning of the Quran, chapter 1, verse number 2, and chapter 1, verse number 1. Here we go. I don't know if you can see it or not. You will notice here with me that the word, this word here, Allah, let us make it in red. Okay. Here there is letter Aleph. Do you see this Aleph? But here is not appearing here.
Where?
So here we have this letter,
Yeah, yeah.
which is not
Bismillah,
exist here. Why? You see, when it comes to names, you cannot add or take off letters unless it is additional, right? So what happened here?
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. Li, li in Arabic mean two.
Alhamdulillah.
Li, lah. So what the name of God? Lah. As simple as that.
Oh,
All right. So here
yeah, yeah.
Allah, because al is equal to the Aramaic word and Hebrew in the ancient Aramaic and ancient Hebrew, al is equal to God. In the Arabic today,
Right.
al is equal to that, but in the old Hebrew, al is God. Today in the new Hebrew, al became el. So the Christian, they say Emmanuel, Michael, Gabriel, Ishmael,
Oh, yeah.
Israel.
I mean, they have copied a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So el is a word mean God, but it used to be al, which mean they used to say Israel, Michael, Ishmael, not Israel. So here
Yeah.
al is al lah,
Allah.
al lah, which mean God lah. Did you get it now?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is
I get
why
it.
here it says li
Thank
lah. Li mean two, lah.
you. Two lah.
Two lah. Who
Yeah,
is
yeah, I
lah?
get it. I
You
get
can
it
go
now. I
right
get
now
it.
to Google and search lah. You will find that lah is the moon God.
Yeah. Thank you. And good luck to you.
You're welcome, my friend.
Sure.
Any question?
Bye.
Any other question?
No, actually, I have a lot of questions to ask you, but actually, I have 4% battery, and actually, I have to go.
All right.
So actually, I will keep you calling. I will keep you calling. I actually watch your live debates a lot.
All right, my friend. Take care and good luck. And I hope you will become a believer in Christ, because He is the best. And for me, I'm a very deep thinking person. I'm not a person just believe blindly. And
Yeah.
I chose to be Christian after a very deep investigation, and I could not find something better and something truthful more than the name of Christ. So I invite you to think about it deeply. And you sound like a smart gentleman. You are out of Islam already, so I
Yeah.
invite you to the best of the best, and that is my Lord the Messiah. Think about it and let me know if you have any questions. I will be happy to help you.
Yeah, I will come back to you if I have.
All right, my friend.
I will be keep calling you.
All right, my friend. Take care.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. We pray that this gentleman, he will accept Christ soon. He sounds like a smart, intelligent person. We are happy for him that he decided to leave Islam. And as you see, Islam is a very easy, stupid religion to fight. But if you do not know how you can fight it, How you can fight it? Does he even look at the chat anymore? Yeah, I look at the chat, but if I am explaining to the person in the screen, do you want me to look at the chat in the same time? Do you think I have an ant's eyes? How you don't aren't you seeing me? I'm writing for the guy, explaining to the guy. Do you think I have 10 eyes? Why you're upset? I'm not looking at the chat anymore. How many eyes I have? People are really, I don't know what to do. Do you look at the chat anymore? Hello? Are you there, Mr. Muhammad?
I'm here.
All right. How I can help you, my friend? Do you have a comment about what we said?
I want to explain why you were very afraid in the last call to let the people speak, to let the people hear what I was saying.
I'm very afraid always. Go ahead, make me afraid again.
I wish to explain that I have made a video on the channel with full subtitles. You will find it on Answers to Christians.
Okay,
and this video has explained all of this.
Why you don't explain to us here? You know, why Muslim they get spanked in my when they call me, and then later they make a video to explain how the spanking happened. Explain, defend yourself. Here we go. Go ahead.
Okay, but you made. I want to speak about. I want to ask you a question. Would you accept a prophecy after Jesus, or would you not accept it?
A prophecy after Jesus?
Yes.
Well, I made a prophecy yesterday. Yesterday I said there is somebody is going to have an accident in the highway.
Would you accept a prophet after Jesus if he comes with evidence, or would you not accept him?
Well, evidence? Okay, what evidence? Show me. Go ahead. I'm not going to accept a prophet without telling me what is the evidence, who is the prophet. I mean, you want me to accept just to accept? If you can show me something good, let us see. Go ahead.
Don't you claim that prophecy is known through evidence?
My friend, somebody he is a prophet, he have to provide in the Bible, give us a category for a prophet. He have to prophesy in the name of the true God, and his prophet and his prophecy have to come to be true. If you miss one of them, you are a false prophet. Go ahead.
You said that Muhammad and Jesus, they were different. They were Muhammad. Jesus is the truth, whereas Muhammad is a liar.
Muhammad is not a liar. Muhammad is a lying manufacturer.
You claimed that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that Muhammad he was looking for the world, whereas when you look at his biography, you find that he didn't care about this world for the least. All he cared about was that people say La ilaha illallah, that they worship the one.
Really? So why Muhammad he owned many slaves and he have many wives, and why he asked for the fifth of every attack from the booty? Why the Muslims accuse him of stealing underwear? Do you have an answer?
I can tell you that slavery was acceptable before Muhammad.
Yeah, but why he owns slaves? Why he don't care for the world, as you said? No problem. I understand at that time it was accepted, no problem. But why he want to have more and more slaves? If if he don't care for the world, why he don't say, okay, all the slaves go free? I don't want the slaves. I don't want money. Did your prophet say, if you want to meet me to speak with me in a private, you have to pay me? Yes or no?
He didn't say that. No.
Do you wanna bet?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he told
my friend,
the
here we
Prophet
go.
sallallahu
See,
alayhi wasallam,
Allah told him. Well, I can say, okay,
yes.
Allah told him to get money for seeing people. That's clear.
Allah told the believers.
My friend,
told the believers.
Yeah, told the believer. But who is the one who told the believers? Muhammad. What is the proof that this is Allah? Why Allah he care if Muhammad get money? Why Muhammad get money? Here we go. You are talking to me. Did I ask you for a private consultation?
Listen, Prince.
Listen, my friend. Listen, my friend. Listen. Don't run away. Don't run away. I am here. Guys, how many hours today I stayed with you? How many hours? 6 hours in the morning, or 5? And now God knows how many hours. Did I ask you for money? Why Muhammad is a prophet of God? I'm not a prophet. I'm just a normal human being. I'm no one. Why Muhammad? Don't tell me Allah. Don't tell me Allah. Why Allah he care? Why Allah he care that a prophet of God, if he want to meet somebody in a private, he have to be paid?
Who is the one? Who paid the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam?
My friend, your prophet, he do not need to be paid if he is coming from God, because God will provide him.
Yes, and that's
you do not need to make it an obligation for everybody when I meet him in a private to pay him. Read with me. Oh, who you believe when you consult with the messenger in private, spend something.
That is correct.
He's asking in advance, my friend. No, you see, anyone can talk to me. Anyone can talk to me. People, they talk to me. I answer hundreds of emails. I make thousands of videos. I never ask anyone to pay me a penny. I am not a prophet. Your prophet should have a better ethic than me. Why he make a condition? Why Jesus? Why Jesus? Listen. Why Jesus did not say? You see, my voice is not good. Why Jesus did not say, okay, pay me before you see me?
The Prophet
why Musa did not do the same?
Can you let me ask the question just so we can have a dialogue? The Prophet ﷺ, he said, he was told to tell his people, I do not ask you for anything, for any gain. I'm not asking you for any payment.
What asking? He's asking. Okay, did Allah say the fifth of every booty to the Prophet? Yes or no?
That is correct. But did the Prophet take anything from it?
He took it, for sure. He took it. Here we go. The Muslims are fighting over an underwear. Don't you see? Don't you read with me? The Muslims accuse your prophet. Read with me, my friend. I'm not making things up. Is that a true story or not? That the Muslims are fighting over the booty, accusing your prophet that he took an underwear.
You are being very dishonest,
my friend. The proof in front of you. The proof in front of you in the screen. The proof. I don't care if you are in YouTube, if you are in the moon. You keep saying to me dishonest. I'm showing the proof and the reference. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. This is chapter 1, verse number 161. The Muslims accuse the prophet that he stole a bikini. So why you say to me you are being dishonest?
Listen, I just want you to understand, Christian Prince, that you have to take it objectively. You are thinking about things in a very wrong way, and I can just point out to you that the Prophet ﷺ and Jesus, Jesus and Muhammad, they were brothers. They were brothers in faith. You cannot. You are like what you are. Seeing something which is not there, and you are just lying to the people. This is not.
Okay, you see, you are being a potato now, and you don't show us. I'm lying about what? Show us. I lied about what? Did the Muslims? Did the Muslims accuse your? Answer me. Did the Muslims accuse your prophet to be fraud? Yes or no?
The Prophet ﷺ, the Sahaba and the companions of
the Prophet, accuse him to be fraud. Yes, no, this is a lie. Here we go, guys. Does it say in the front of me? Does it say in the front of you in the interpretation of the verse that he accused him to be a fraud? Do you see the word of fraud?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What does this mean? Does this mean that that he did take anything?
When you tell me if the believers, if I am a prophet and my companion accuse me to be fraud, what about the strangers? If the one who believe in Muhammad accuse him to be fraud, that's mean he's a fraud.
Nobody accused the Prophet ﷺ, maybe a few,
who is the few? Obviously your God Allah in his throne, he decided to write about it that Muhammad he stole an underwear. I mean, what kind of God? Let me ask you. Your God Allah, he did not write us. Your God, he did not write. I'm not listening. Listen, you wait. Let me prove to you that you are trying to escape the truth. Did your prophet have sex with 6-year-old girl? Yes. Did your prophet kidnap women from their houses? Yes. Did he steal money? Yes. Did he torture a Jew guy for asking him for the money he hid under the ground, which is his money? Yes. Did Muhammad he cut a woman 2 pieces when she was alive just because she made a poetry against him? Yes. She is 85 years old. What kind of a prophet he is, the one you have? What kind of a man? He cut a woman 2 pieces when she's alive and she is 85 years old. Where is the mercy? Where is the ethic?
Islam is the highest ethic. Islam is the highest.
What is the ethic? Here we go. Okay, is it the ethic? Is it the ethic to have sex with 6-year-old girl?
He did not have that. When she was 9, he married her.
Is that
He
better?
married her when she was 6, and he entered into her when she was
Okay,
9.
he married her at the age of 6, so he was molesting her between 6 to 9, and at 9 he have intercourse with her. What kind of a man? He is at the age of 54. He marries a 6-year-old girl.
Why is this? Why is this against the Prophet? I don't
Because
see at all
that means he's a pedophile, because this is ethic. Why am a man, my friend?
He married her. It was lawful.
This is not marriage. This is not marriage. She's a child. In order to marry somebody, she have to agree to marry you.
In order to
She don't even know. She don't even know what marriage means. Do a child in the age of 6 she know what marriage means?
There are certain cases where this.
My friend, there is someone saying to me 9 years old, 9 years old. No, she was not 9 years old. Stop being a fool. She is 6 years old when he married her.
He entered into her when she was 9.
He molested her between the age of 6 to 9, and at the age of 9 he have intercourse. At the age of 9 he have intercourse. Now let me ask you, if she is not ready, why a man at the age of 54?
Why are you bringing up these things? We have to
because you're ashamed of it. This is why you don't want to talk about it. Why? I mean, why? Because we're talking about the ethic of your prophet. Let us talk about different ethic. Let us talk about different ethic. Did Muhammad enter the house of his own son and he flirt with the wife when she is married to him? Did he or not? Say no. I challenge you. I challenge you to say no. What foundation? What kind of foundation? A prophet of God, he entered to the house of his own son when the son is not there, and he flirt with the wife.
The Prophet ﷺ was the highest moral character.
What highest? If your father, be honest, if your father enter your house and he flirt with your wife, is he a highest person? Or he's a scumbag?
This is inconceivable of the Prophet ﷺ.
What inconceivable? What kind of a prophet? Answer me. Why he did that? Explain to me why he did that. Why he flirt with the married women?
I wanted to.
No, answer me. No, answer me. Why he flirt with? Give me a logical explanation. He is a high ethic. He is the best of mankind. He is the best of people. But he entered a house of the husband, which is his son, and he flirt with the wife, and he said to her loud with a loud voice, "My heart is flipping for you. Praise be to Allah. My heart is beating for you. I want you." What kind of man he say that? What kind of a man? Okay, here we go. Let me show you. Guys, he said to bring the hadith itself, right? The second I will show it to him, he will say, "I don't believe in this." So just wait. Hold on.
It has to be.
Hold on.
Not necessarily.
Hold on.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
Authentic.
Yeah. Authentic. It's your books. Nothing in your book is authentic anyway. My friend, nothing in your books is authentic. Nothing in your book is authentic. The Quran is not authentic. The Hadith is not authentic. Muhammad is not authentic. Allah is not authentic. So why you're asking for something authentic? All of you is not authentic. And when you say, okay, listen, and you are the one who said it have to be authentic, and this is a proof that Islam is a false religion. Because why you Muslims have books are not authentic about the Prophet? Because you Muslims are liars. Otherwise, you tell me.
It is because we Muslims, we narrated everything, the lies and the good things.
You narrated the lies about your prophet. I mean, this is a wonderful job. Let me ask you a question. Did your prophet say, "Don't write hadith about me"?
No, we transmitted everything.
Did your prophet say, "Don't write the hadith about me"? Yes or no?
He did say that.
Okay, so why you write the hadith?
Because you don't understand what is the context.
No, tell me. No, why you write the hadith? If he said to you, don't write hadith. Why you write the hadith?
I want to have a dialogue, just to make sure that you understand. If you are honest, you will come to the truth. If you are dishonest, people will find out the truth. You should care about the truth. So let us speak.
My friend, I'm letting you speak. I'm asking you. Why the prophet he said don't write the hadith, and you Muslim write the hadith? Who is stupid here?
The Prophet ﷺ. There are now many points. Can we go into them one by one?
Yeah, we just go to the one about your prophet flirting with Zainab.
Bring the hadith itself.
All right.
Put it on YouTube.
All right. Let us see.
And I just want to clarify that I'm not a sheikh, because
I don't care if
I'm a sheikh,
and
people now understand that I'm a sheikh. I'm not a sheikh.
My friend, I don't care if you're a sheikh or not. Okay, this is not the last of my worry.
But I care that
What
you don't
are you?
lie
Are you
and say
preparing
lie.
yourself to say that you know nothing? You know, is that what?
No.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah, I am inshallah, I am on light from Allah. I'm on guidance. And you
Okay.
are in error.
Okay.
But
let's
we
see.
have to have dialogue so that we reach
All
that.
right. All right. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Let us go. You have the Quran with you.
I told you I memorized the Quran.
Okay. Which chapter in the Quran speak about Zayd? Which verse?
فلما قضى زيد منها وطرا الأحزاب, the 6th page.
The Ahzab what?
6th page.
What 6th page? No, which verse?
I don't remember. I don't remember. فلما قضى زيد منها وطرا.
All right. All right. So this is a chapter 33, verse number 37. We will go to the interpretation. I will make you read with me, so you don't say I'm making things up. All right. All right. Let us see. Read with me this one in the screen. Do you see it?
1 second. Where is the hadith? Yes. Okay. 1 second. Just a second, because I'm working from YouTube. It's on the screen now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I don't see it yet. 1 second. Yes, now I see it. طيب.
Read and translate for us, please.
طيب, what is this? 1 second. Where did you get this? 1 second. قلت هذا القدر الذي أخرجه مسلم في صحيحه. Okay, can you go up just a little bit up so I can read from the beginning a little bit? Go up. I don't see. 1 second.
This is Tafsir Jami' al-Ahkam al-Quran al-Qurtubi. All right?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Go down. Read for me and translate.
Okay. طيب, first of all, tafsir is not all of it authentic.
Read for me. Yeah, it's a lie.
1 second.
It's a lie.
No,
it's
I'm
a
not
lie.
saying it's a lie. I haven't read it to say it's a lie or not.
Right.
I'm saying that tafsir, not all tafsir.
Right.
To know the authenticity of narration, we have to go into the sanad. We have to go into the chain of narrators. Are the narrators honest? Are the narrators with good memory? And if we know this, we can come to.
My friend, go to the topic. Read for me and translate. Let everybody
now
laugh.
We go into the hadith.
Okay, read and tell us what happened.
Yes. تقول الذي أنعم الله عليه وأنعمت عليه أمسك عليك زوجك وتقرأ. قلت هذا القدر الذي أخرجه مسلم في صحيحه. What is the qadr? There is something before it. Can you go up?
My friend, read the one I highlight for you, the riwayah, the story, not the rest. إن زيدا تورم ذلك منه حين أراد أن يقربها. Read.
1 second. قلت هذا القدر الذي أخرجه مسلم في صحيحه وهو الذي صححه الترمذي في جامعه وفي البخاري عن أنس بن مالك أن هذه الآية تخفي في نفسك ما الله مبديه نزلت في شأن زينب بنت جحش وزينب وزيد بن حارثة. وقال عمر وابن مسعود وعائشة والحسن ما أنزل الله على رسوله آية أشد عليه من هذه الآية. طيب. وقال الحسن وعائشة لو كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم كاتما شيئا من الوحي لكتم هذه الآية لشدته عليه. يعني what is he saying here? He's saying that
my friend, all of this you read for me is not important. My friend, no, just read the story for me. Does it say here? You see, I'm trying to avoid the story. Read the story. Read the story. أنه أمسى زيد فأوى إلى فراشه قالت زينب ولم يستطعني زيد. Read. Go ahead and translate.
طيب. وروي في الخبر أنه أمسى زيد فروي في الخبر. What is الخبر? What does خبر mean? What does it mean? It means a report.
Yeah, isn't it all of it?
What about
isn't it Islam? All of it is report. Isn't it the hadith is a report? Isn't the Quran is a report? What's wrong with you?
I'm not afraid of
Okay,
saying
read for us. Why you keep doing
One
blah blah
second,
blah blah? You don't want to read. Why you are afraid? Read. Let everybody laugh.
I'm
Read.
not afraid.
Let everybody
I want
laugh. You
to
are in trouble.
I
You are in
want
trouble. You
to
will not read it. Prove to me you are not afraid. Read. Continues.
I will
Read.
read it. I will
Just
read it
read.
right now.
Just read and translate. Read and translate. And after you finish reading and translating, explain. Go ahead.
طيب. وروي في الخبر أنه أمسى زيد but you promise me you give me time to explain.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
وروي في الخبر أنه أمسى زيد فآوى إلى فراشه قالت زينب ولم يستطعني زيد وما امتنع منه غير ما منعه الله مني.
Translate, please. Translate step by step.
فلا يقدر علي.
Step by step. Translate.
طيب I have to understand first. طيب أمسى زيد فآوى إلى فراشه قالت زيد ولم يستطعني زيد وما امتنع منه وما امتنع. I will get the original please 1 second because there's something wrong here. وما امتنع.
Let us make it simple, my friend. It's going to take you 10 hours to read it, and suddenly you do not know Arabic. Suddenly you do not know Arabic. Suddenly you need to understand, guys. Suddenly, so why you don't read? Why you are giving it all this time? Does it? Let us make it short. Does it make short? Does Zainab says that Zaid he wanted to have sex with me, and Allah did not allow him to have sex? Yes or no?
وما امتنع منه غير ما منعه الله منه.
Yeah, does it say that? Do you agree?
فلا يقدر عليه.
Yeah, do you agree that he tried to sleep with her, but Allah did not let him able to do it? Correct.
هذه رواية أبي عاصم.
My friend, does it say that or not?
Possible.
But no, it doesn't say possible. It is. This is what it says. Don't lie.
Probably.
Don't say properly. This is what it says in front of your eyes. Stop lying.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? It's in front of you.
Because there is.
It's in front of you. It's in front of you. Now, as long you we put you in the corner. Now, how Allah made the man not able to have sex with Zainab? Can you explain to us?
وما امتنع منه غير ما منعه الله مني. It seems as if he was unable.
Yeah, why? How? What happened? Explain. Read the rest.
لا استغفر الله وما امتنع منه غير ما منعه الله مني.
وما امتنع منه. Let me teach you Arabic, man. What's wrong with you? Are you sure you know Arabic? Let me read for you. Shut up. Let me read for you Arabic, man. You do not know how to read Arabic. You are repeating the same sentence for the last 15 minutes, and you keep repeating. No, and you claim that you know Arabic and you know Quran by heart. وما امتنع منه غير ما منعه الله مني فلا يقدر عليه. هذه رواية أبو عصمة نوح بن أبي مريم رفع حديث إلى زينب إن أنها قد قالت ذلك. وفي بعض الروايات أن زيدا تورم ذلك منه حين أراد أن يقربها. Translate.
يقربها. Okay. This means that she was staying away from him. This is what I understand.
My friend, does it say there that his penis became swallowing? Each time he tried to have sex with her, Allah he made his penis swell.
1 second. وما امتنع منه غير ما منعه الله مني فلا يقدر عليه. هذه رواية أبي عاصم بن مريم ورفع الحديث إلى زينب أنها قالت ذلك. She said that about herself.
And it says here أن
زيدا. وفي بعض الروايات 1 second. وفي بعض الروايات in other narrations, of course these are narrations, we have to verify, are they correct narrations or incorrect are they authentic or inauthentic? We don't just accept, of course. أن زيدا تورم ذلك منه حين أراد أن يقربها.
Translate.
This means that he was unable.
Don't lie. This is not what it says.
أن زيدا تورم ذلك منه.
Doesn't say that. It says Allah he made his penis swell.
No, it doesn't say that.
It says tawarrama. Tawarrama. What tawarrama mean? Translate. What the word tawarrama means? Stop being a liar.
Tawarrama means something swells.
Yeah. So what is that swell? His lips or his penis?
Yes, you are correct.
Okay. So let me ask you, why Allah he made the penis of the husband swell? Because Muhammad he flirt with the women.
Speak well, please. We are trying to arrive at.
I'm speaking well, my friend. The story in front of you. I'm not the one who's using the word penis here. It's there. So it
doesn't say penis.
It says it tawarrama dhalika minhu. Speaking about the penis.
Where is the word?
What is tawarrama? Why they are talking about what he cannot have sex? Why they cannot have sex? Because it is swell. What is a swell? It's his penis. Be honest.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So now explain to us why Allah he made the penis of the husband swell just because Muhammad he flirt with the wife.
Christian Prince, when we speak terms, we speak in good ways. We don't use فحش من
Well,
we are not
are you
say
saying the
evil
word? Are you saying the word penis is fahish?
The way you are saying it is in a very
isn't it your prophet? He says the one who is proud about his father, go and tell him to bite his father penis.
That is correct in a very extreme
It's correct,
sense.
guys. Did you hear? It's correct. So we have a prophet. We have a prophet. We have a prophet. He said to people, go and bite the penis of your father.
Listen, Prince,
and he is saying to me, don't use the word penis. What kind of a prophet? He said, go and bite the penis of your father. You said that, not me. Everybody heard you. You said this is correct. What kind of a prophet?
Did he say that?
Doesn't matter. What kind of a prophet he said that?
He never used any rude words. The Prophet sallallahu
You just said he said that. You just said he said that.
No, he said that if a person comes and trying to bloat about himself and say, I am the son of this person, I am the son of that person, trying to make like for example discord and make enmity between people, like saying I am better than you, I'm better than you. He said, let him tell him bite.
Thank you, guys. He just said the word ayr, which mean, excuse my language, the word dick. Exactly, not even penis. I'm being polite saying the word penis. Look what happened now. You just said if somebody is proud about his family, tell him to go and buy the dick of his penis. But isn't it your prophet in the hadith? He said, isn't it your prophet said? Isn't it your prophet? He said, I am from Hashim and Hashim are the best.
No, the prophet says wala fakhra, and there is no proud.
No, hold on. No, he said, and he chose me from the best. I am from he called all the tribes, and he said, and the best of all the tribe is Hashim, and I am the best of Hashim. You want to show the hadith? So we should.
He is the best of Hashim.
Yes. Should we say to Muhammad, go and buy the penis of your father?
Did the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam?
Now let us go back to the topic. Let us go back to the topic. Let us go back to the topic. Listen.
You will have to let me address this.
Okay, address this.
Because you're being dishonest. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam never ever felt proud of his lineage in this way, as you say. He never at all told the people, I am the son of Kada, I am better than you because of that. Yani in the sense that he is making he is being arrogant. The Prophet ﷺ was very humble when he entered Mecca. He was extremely humble. When he conquered Mecca, he entered into it with his head bowed down, and he was saying, and he ordered to kill women and men who they were accusing him to be false prophets. He forgave everyone in Mecca,
okay,
except for 10 people.
10 people. Who are they? Who are the 10 people? There's women between them.
Yes.
So
they were of the worst of God's creatures. Like
see why you are saying those are his family? Still he want to kill them. 10 people from his family. This is Quraysh. This is his tribe. So what is the favor he do if he don't kill his family? In the top of that, he want to kill his family still. Now we go back to the topic. Abdul, what right of Allah? You see, your prophet is a perverted man. Here we go. He claimed, you Muslims, you claim that Muhammad he went to the house. Muhammad he went to the house of his own son. He flirted with the wife, and then because he flirted, Allah he was listening. So the man he came back home. He wanted to sleep with his wife. Allah he did bite the penis of the husband, and he made his penis swell. So now he can't sleep with her. Explain to us what kind of miracle is that? Why Allah he made the man?
I want to say that I am not aware whether you are muting me or you're letting me. The people are hearing what I'm saying.
They hear you. Everybody hear you.
Everybody's hearing.
Everybody hear you.
I have to make sure.
Yeah.
Because maybe last time many of the things I was saying they were not there. I'm not saying this.
No. Don't. People they hear you. Look at the YouTube. People will hear you, and they are laughing. That's why they are laughing. So now, why Allah he made the penis? How Allah? Okay, let me repeat the question for you. Yeah, why Allah made the penis of the husband swell? Explain to us this amazing miracle.
Where is it? It doesn't say it's a miracle. It says it is something which
it says that the one who did that is Allah.
It doesn't say that.
Yes, who is the one who forbid him? Who is the one that did not allow him to do it? It's Allah. She said that in front of you. You claim to speak Arabic, don't you?
Tawarrama doesn't mean it swells necessarily.
You don't lie. Tawarrama, it means swell, and you are the one who translate.
It means that he's unable, probably. This one.
Abdul, you see, if I show it to you in the dictionary right now, are you willing to open the camera and do the monkey dance for us?
the dictionary, the Google
so dictionary now is lying. Even dictionary is lying.
No, the Google dictionary is not.
But not Google dictionary, not Google dictionary. If I show you an official dictionary, what do you do?
يعني I would have to know the context.
You see, you are a liar. You are a certified liar. Shame on you.
I am telling you, I don't know this hadith. I'm willing to look into
my friend.
it.
You don't know. You know. You are learning from a Christian prince. Admit that I am your master. I am the one who teach you Islam. Each time a Muslim, he called me. He said, "I never heard this before. I never heard this before." Donkeys. How you believe in God? You don't know what you never heard this before. What kind of a Muslim? He did not learn this before. Why you are learning from a Christian person? Not learning
because
from
it
Muslims.
is not even in the Sahih.
It is. It is in your.
We haven't even.
My friend. Abdul. Does it say in the front of you that or not? This is not my problem. Does it say that?
I can. There are many narrations which are lies.
Okay, go. I'm losing my voice. And you guys, you say to me, you have to have patience. Honestly, I lost my voice. I can't even talk. God, he made the penis of the husband swell because Muhammad, he liked the wife. What kind of God this God is? I mean, I'm glad I'm single. If Muhammad is around, he will make my penis swell. Please don't. I will stay single forever. Why you are calling again? Are you going to read, continue, or you will play the game? I do not know what
I'm more honest. Inshallah, I'm more honest than you.
Okay, then continue. Go ahead. So, does it say tawarrama, which means swell? Be honest.
I don't know.
Get lost. Don't call me again.
I don't know.
No, you are a liar. You see, he said wallahi. He said wallahi. There's no Muslim in the world. There's nobody in the world. Don't call me again, donkey. There's nobody in the world do not know what tawarrama mean. He speak Arabic. Arabic is his first language, and he said he do not know what tawarrama mean. What a big fat liar you are. Taqiyya. All the Muslims who know Arabic, they are laughing inside them at themselves. It says tawarrama, and tawarrama mean tawarrama. Have one meaning. It means swell. A man, he visit the house of his own son. He see the women. He flirt with her. Where is the dignity? Where is the ethic? Where is the honor? And then what he do? Allah, he made the penis of the husband swell. Look at this. Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Hi, Christian Prince.
How are you doing, my friend?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm still alive, surviving.
Good. I've been watching your broadcasts lately. I've been learning a lot. Unfortunately, my husband became Muslim a few months ago. I'm Christian.
Oh boy.
He used to be a Christian person. I guess he was very confused. He used to study the Bible a lot. But he ended up reading Quran and he just became Muslim. Now he's trying to force me to convert if I want to stay married to him.
We'll leave him then. I prefer to leave, not to be married to a person believe in the devil.
Yes, I know.
At the same time, ask your husband if he have the courage and he is sure from his faith to call me.
Yeah, well, the only thing is that he rejects every single thing that questions Muhammad or Quran.
Yeah,
or
well,
Hadith.
you know, I don't know what kind of a person he is, but obviously, did he go to jail?
No.
How he became a Muslim? What happened?
I don't know. He started with this Hebrew Israelites, people that they claim they're the blacks from Africa and stuff, and then from them.
So he's racist. He's somehow is racist.
No, he was actually, with on the, on their side. He said that yes, they are the true Israelites, and all of that, and he started, studying Bible a lot. But I guess he got into a big confusion, and then he just, started.
Yeah, somebody spoke to him, and
Quran.
somebody did deceive him. He's a victim. But anyway, if you want, try your best to make him listen to my videos or to contact me and call me. I will be happy to talk to him.
Yes, I
This is
think
why
so.
this is why we say don't wait until it's too late. You see, if people do not learn about Islam before, Muslims, they can deceive them and they can lie to them, and then it's going to be late, too late. You know, it's going to take time before he leave. I believe he will leave Islam,
Yeah.
but it's going to take time. You know.
Yeah, I keep praying and I have, faith he will.
Yeah, but
Um,
in order to make him leave, you have to speak to him in his logic. I don't know what his logic when he talked to you, but
mhm.
the best way to fight a logic is to fight it with their own logic. So if you can tell me, provide me what he say to you about why he became a Muslim, then we can answer him.
Yes, well, I have been actually asking him about certain things in Quran and Hadith, like the, breastfeeding of adults, the killing of the apostates, things like that. And he gives me no answer.
Yeah,
He's like, well, I
he
cannot answer that question now.
yeah, because he's a potato. Most of them, those who convert to Islam, they convert because sometime people, they are searching for identity or a group, and I'm sure now
Mm.
by became a Muslim, he have a new friends, don't he?
Oh, yeah, I
See,
think the same too.
yeah, this
He wants to belong somewhere,
yes, yes, he want to belong someone. He is seeking attention where he is at. People are not giving him attention, and now he will find himself important. People, they want to talk to him. People want to invite him. He became a superstar. But
Mm.
after some time, he will become a normal Muslim, and nobody will care for him, and he will leave Islam. The average of people who convert to Islam, they live in a maximum of 3 years. Most of
Yeah.
Muslims who convert to Islam, they live in 3 years maximum. All right.
Yeah, I hope so. I
Yeah.
mean, I hope it's sooner than that.
Somebody's asking me to ask you: did he join the Nation of Islam?
No, he actually is against them. He
Okay.
says they are kuffar.
So what he joined? What exactly? Muslim, Sunni, Shia? What he joined?
Sunni.
Sunni. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
he
Well, I
is.
think he will leave Islam, but it's going to take time. But if he don't want to force you to convert, you better leave him then. Don't sell your
Yeah.
don't you sell yourself to
He
the
is
devil.
trying to push me to the corner, asking me, things about God and stuff, like what my belief is, and I stay on my faith. I'm not changing Christ
Yeah,
for
be
Allah.
careful. Be careful. Don't let the devil take you down. He will try. He will do his best. And
Yeah.
I believe after some time he will find himself that he is not getting the attention he wanted. Mostly people who do that, they have a mental issues. Sadly, I don't want to. Maybe it's hard to say that, but it's true. People, they convert to Islam, they are suffering from kind of this. They are desperate, depression, mental illness. They are
Yeah.
lonely. There is reason, but I cannot find one person he convert to Islam because of something real, because there's nothing there in this cult.
Yeah, I mean, it's shocking what the nonsense is, and they still believe in it. That's what, shocks me.
Yeah, he's looking for
The
a
more
club.
I
He
learn
joined the
about
club.
it,
He joined the club. From what he told me, I don't think he will stay there for long. This guy is moving from place to place. Like, you see someone became a Buddha, and then became a Hindu, and then became a Muslim, and then became an atheist, and then he became a Christian, and then he became Buddha. They are,
yeah,
the world is full of mental illness. What we can say.
yeah, I know. Well,
I'm
I have
sorry for
faith in
because this has happened
Christ.
to you. What happened to him, let it happen. For me, and you see, for me, I will not be sorry for anyone. He goes somewhere wrong. For this is his decision. As long nobody
Mm,
force him, okay. But for you, you better find your own way. And I don't advise you to, if he is trying, you said he's trying to force you to convert, or if you want to stay with him, which means he's making it as a condition, then you better leave him,
yeah,
and don't stay with him.
yeah.
You know.
I have a question. I've been trying to find this. I was watching one of your videos, and there is this verse in Quran that says that men can have sex with their daughters if they're daughters out of marriage, right?
Yeah, this is in the interpretation. This is in chapter 25, verse 54.
Yes, I have been trying to look for the tafsir for that, but
you
it's only in
you
Arabic.
cannot find it in English. Yeah, this is sadly we don't have it in our English, but
Uh,
I can give you the link in Arabic in case you want
yeah.
it, you know. But in English, we don't have it.
Yes. Well, if you could give me the link, that would be helpful.
But
We
if you
can
have my books, I think I have
translate.
it. I think I have it in my books. If you have my books, you know, if you go and get 6 on Allah, there's value number
Mm.
1 and value number 2. You will get it translated.
Okay. Yeah, I've been wanting to get them. I haven't been able to, but I want to get them soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sorry to take too much of your time. I wanted to know also, according to Islam, is it lawful a friendship between a man and a woman in Islam? Because I've
No.
read about it.
No.
People say no.
No.
Oh.
The woman in Islam, always she is a sex object. Therefore, Muhammad, he said that, you know, every when a man and a woman they are together, the third one is the devil.
Shaitan, yeah.
Yeah. So he described himself as a devil because he is the one who always liked to be with the women alone. The hypocrite Muhammad, he said to the Muslims, don't go and be with the women alone. But as you see, he go to his own son house and he flirt with the wife, and Allah, he made the penis of the husband swell. You see the hypocrisy? How you say to people that you cannot be alone with the women, it's not lawful for you to do so, and then he go to his own son house and he flirt with the wife. Not only he go, he flirt with the wife.
But he flirts with her, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is prohibited in Islam.
I sent you the link. I sent you the link for the one about having sex with your daughter if she is daughter out of marriage to your Skype.
Oh.
So you can have it, you know, later if you can get somebody to translate for you.
Yeah, perfect. That would be great. I want to show him that.
And my friend, stay all with us and learn, so you can occupy yourself with knowledge, and he will not be able to fool you. However, if he try to force you, leave. Don't ever stay. Don't ever live with the devil.
Yeah, that's true. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. And we will
God
pray.
bless you.
We will pray for you, sister. We will pray for you. May the Lord help you and keep you strong, so he will not be able with his devil to overcome you.
Amen. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take care. Yeah. Bye. You see, guys, this is what we are talking about. You don't tell your family, you don't share with your family, you have no knowledge yourself, and then suddenly something hit you. Here we go. Look at this sad story. This woman, she never imagined that such a thing will happen to her. Madness. Hey Abdul, why you are calling?
I just listened to the last caller. When you said that the Prophet, I read about the topic you were saying, and it is completely different to what you are saying about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
What do you mean?
The translation of the verse is completely different.
What translation?
The explanation of the verse is completely different.
What verse?
I just want you to know
what the verse. What verse? What verse?
The verse وتخفي في نفسك ما الله مبديه وتخشى الناس والله
Okay, what about it? Go ahead.
Yeah, what is the the exegesis of this verse as I'm reading now? It doesn't say that the Prophet ﷺ was flirting with the wife
really?
with his son. It doesn't, of course, and it doesn't say that at all. What happened is
do you want to challenge?
I'm not really read on this issue, but I am reading.
No, you call me. No, my friend, you call me, so you don't tell me I'm not read about this issue. Do you want to challenge me that he flirted with her?
The Prophet _Allah did not flirt.
My friend, do you want to challenge me? Yes or no? Either you say I will challenge you, or you say I will not challenge you. So what do you want to do? Choose one.
I can go into it and read it with you.
My friend, don't tell me I go challenge me. I want you to get me busted because one of us is a liar. So what about you get me busted? Can we go?
I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar.
I'm not saying no. One of us is a liar. If it's not you, it must be me then. So are you willing to challenge me?
No, it doesn't. Not necessarily.
No, it's necessarily because it is necessarily because one of us is telling the truth and one of us is lying. It cannot be both of us not telling the truth. So I'm asking you, did your prophet flirt with the wife? Yes or no?
He did not flirt.
Okay.
He was giving. Are
you willing to challenge me?
I want to say that the Prophet
are you willing to challenge me? Why you don't want to challenge me? What's wrong with the challenging me and get me busted in the front of all those Christians?
So long as you are fair.
I'm asking you. I'm being fair. I'm asking you why you don't want to challenge me.
I want to challenge you, but you have to be fair.
What fair is more than being fair? To challenge you, I mean, challenge me. Here we go. Why you are not asking me? You are a liar, Christian Prince. Show me where you get this from.
Show me where you got this from.
Okay, here we go. Thank you. So you challenge me now. That's wonderful, guys. Here we go. I will make you read it yourself, and you tell me what's happening. Remember, you did call me. That's mean you study the case now. You are ready more. You ate vitamin D.
I read it quickly. I read it quickly. I found that it's completely different what you are saying.
Quickly. I see. I mean, come on. He's not ready yet. Do you want me to give you a year to come back?
No. Go ahead. Inshallah, will be.
Yeah, inshallah. Allah is not going to help you at all. Read with me.
Inshallah.
read with me. وقال مقاتل زوج النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم زينب بنت جحش من زيد فمكثت عنده حين ثم أنه عليه السلام أتى زيدا يوما يطلبه فأبصر زينب قائمة كانت بيضاء جسيمة من أتم نساء قريش فهويها وقال سبحان الله مقلب القلوب.
Exactly. This is what I was reading.
Translate.
This is what I was reading.
Okay, translate.
Yes.
Okay, translate.
Exactly. Okay. Listen.
Translate.
Yes, translate.
You translate. Go ahead.
It says, of course, يعني اختلف الناس في تأويل هذه الآية. There is a difference of opinion about the meaning of the verse. You have to get. طيب, let's just get with something beneficial out of this. اختلف الناس في تأويل هذه الآية. The scholars differed according to the interpretation of this verse. ذهب قتادة بن زيد وجماعة من المفسرين. A group of those explainers, among them is الطبري, one of the greatest explainers of all times. He explained it as follows: that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam وقع منه استحسان لزينب بنت جحش. He felt يعني استحسان, which means he felt that she was يعني he wanted her. He wanted her,
but she is married.
Yes. No, in the heart.
Yeah, but she's married at that moment. She's married, right?
But he didn't flirt with her.
Yeah, but she is married, right?
She is married.
Okay, are you allowed as a Muslim to wish a woman in your heart and she is married?
This is not, you have no power over this.
No.
You are a human being.
No. So he wished her in his heart and he have no power over that. This is love.
Why did the Prophet ﷺ say?
This is love, right?
Okay. Yes, he loved her.
Okay, now read the hadith for me. Read the hadith.
Let me explain. فوقع منه استحسان لزينب بنت جحش. He felt he loved, he felt not love, but استحسان means to think of something as good. So he thought of her as good. And how did he see her? He didn't look at her intentionally. As it says that it was he by accident he saw her.
Abdul, read the story and translate. Stop.
Okay, translate. Okay. We translate exactly word by word.
Okay.
وقع منه استحسان لزينب بنت جحش. He felt towards her, feeling towards her. وهي في while she was under the marriage of Zayd. وكان حريصا أن يطلقها زيد فيتزوجها. And he was wishing, he was hoping, and he was wishing, just as human beings wish, that he would get her. You see, if Zayd divorces her. You see, ثم إن زيد لما أخبره, but afterwards when Zayd told him that بأنه يريد فراقها, that he wants to divorce her, ويشكو منها غلظة قول وعسان أمر, ويشكو منها غلظة قول وعسان أمر, and he was complaining to the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم. Zayd was complaining to the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم that his wife was being harsh towards him and was being disobedient to him and was harming him with her tongue.
She is so she is a bad woman.
No, he was complaining about that.
Okay, but obviously, so if a woman she have a bad tongue with her husband, according to Muhammad, she is a bad woman, right?
If she is having bad tongue, yeah, she would, but it doesn't say that.
Yeah, it says that. It says that. It says. Hold on. Let's go. It says وَأَذَى بِاللِّسَانِ وَتَعَظُّمًا بِالشَّرَفِ. Read it. وأذى
Yes.
باللسان. So
أذى باللسان.
she have a
Translate
bad
again.
she have a
Translate
bad she have a bad tongue. She have a bad tongue, and she disgraced his
No.
honor. Correct?
What? No, he was complaining that she has a bad tongue.
Yes.
There's
She's a bad woman. So why Muhammad he want this bad woman?
No, he was complaining that she has a bad
Yes, he's lying or he's saying the truth.
tongue. He could be emotional.
What does that mean?
يعني sometimes now you're being emotional.
Okay, go read. Continue. Let us laugh. Continue.
وأذى باللسان وتعظيما
Continue.
بالشرف. And she was thinking of herself.
So you are saying that
as
Muhammad he wanted the
once-
women.
I'm
Muhammad he wanted the women, and the woman she is a bad woman. She have a bad tongue. She is not treating her husband
No,
respectfully.
he wanted her because she is beautiful.
So he don't care even if she is a whore, just because she is beautiful. So
أعوذ بالله.
how Muhammad noticed that this woman?
Let us translate.
How Muhammad noticed? How Muhammad?
Let us translate.
Hold on. How Muhammad knew that this woman is a beautiful if she is a Muslim woman and she is wearing a burqa?
Because this, as it says, the curtain was, the wind blew the curtain, and he took a glimpse.
The curtain blew the wind. The wind
this is
blew
what it
the
says.
curtain. Explain to us. Go ahead.
Yes, it's not.
The curtain, guys. The curtain blew. The wind blew the curtain. I mean, Muhammad he did not
Yes.
look. Okay, read with me. Read. Okay.
He took he by accident.
Read.
So
Okay,
what did he
read.
say?
Hmm.
We read the translation.
Hmm.
قال له اتق الله. So he said upon that, after he came to complain to him, and the Prophet had seen his wife, and he took a glimpse at her, and he even in another narration he says,
guys, he take a glimpse.
Subhanallah,
Glimpse. Okay.
glorified is Allah, the turner of hearts. What does this mean? It means that his heart is in the hands of Allah. He's the one who
Are you
turns the heart.
translating everything we see in the screen? Why you are not translating?
No, it comes later, but because
No, I want you to read. I highlighted for you. I want you to read and translate, please.
No, I'm not reading on the screen. I'm reading.
Okay,
on
read what it
the-
says. وقال مقاتل. قال
It
مقاتل.
says then. But I'm translating the same.
No,
thing.
you are not translating. You are not. You are passing. You jump.
I'm not on YouTube. I am not.
It doesn't
on YouTube.
matter. Read and what you have in your hand. وقال مقاتل زوج النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم زينب بنت جحش من زيد فمكثت عنده حينا ثم إنه عليه السلام أتى زيدا يوما يطلبه فأبصر زينب قائمة كانت بيضاء جميلة جسيمة من أتم نساء قريش فهويها وقال سبحان الله مقلب القلوب.
What did he do?
Translate.
He said, yes. So when he took a glimpse, فأبصر زينب قائمة. When he looked at Zainab, he took a glimpse at Zainab. It doesn't say intentionally. The Prophet ﷺ, he taught us.
What do you mean he did not say? What do you mean intentionally? He came to the house of Zayd, correct?
No, it doesn't say that.
It says that. ثم أتى عليه السلام زيدا يوما يطلبه. Stop lying.
Probably. Yes.
Yeah, properly. Okay. So فأبصر زينب قائمة. Okay.
I concede to this point.
فأبصر زينب قائمة. So he saw Zainab standing. Okay. Continue. Explain.
Yes, he saw Zainab standing.
And she was?
Okay. She was beautiful and white.
And
of the most beautiful
big,
women of Quraysh.
And big and fat, and she is from the most beautiful women of Quraysh, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
So hawiyaha, something in his heart came into his heart.
Okay, so now he is in love with women. She is married.
He is a human being. He said, Subhanallah muqallib al-qulub.
Let us say you are a human being. Can't you hold your tongue from speaking to a married woman, saying to her, my heart is beating for you? Is that normal?
He didn't say that.
No, he said that to her. He said that to her. Read with me carefully. It says, فَسَمِعَتْ زَيْنَبْ. He did not say that in his heart. He speak that.
No, he spoke it, but to himself. He said, Subhanallah.
If he spoke that to himself, how she heard it?
She heard it.
So it's not for himself, obviously, because you know that when you speak a voice which people they can hear or they cannot. So he spoke the word. So Zainab, she heard him praising her, right? Does it say that?
She didn't praise it. Let us read the translation and people will understand.
فسمعت زينب بالتسبيحة. What تسبيحة mean?
وقال سبحان الله مقلب القلوب. Something came into his heart about her. So he said, Subhanallah, glorified is Allah, the turner of hearts.
So his heart turned for her.
1 second. فسمعت زينب بالتسبيحة. Zainab understood what was going on. She heard
what she understood now. What she understood. She understood that Muhammad.
She understood that the Prophet saw her.
No, not saw her. That he want
Yes.
her. He want her.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So now what she did next? She told her husband, correct?
She told her husband فذكرتها لزيد ففطن زيد لذلك. Zayd understood this.
Understood what?
The Prophet understood that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam he loves his wife.
Wow, amazing, guys, amazing.
Hold
on a moment, guys. So now Zayd, he come to the conclusion that the Prophet, he have a relationship with his wife. You just said that the Prophet, he loved his wife, and he said that to his wife.
Not loves her in the he thinks of her well.
What do you mean he think of her well? What well? He said my heart is flipping for you. So he
didn't say that to her.
And you are the one who said you are the one who just said everybody heard you. You are the one who just said that now he noticed that the Prophet, he want her.
Christian Prince, let us translate.
He want her to do what with her? You are the one who said he want her to do what with her?
ففطن زيد فقال. Zayd understood that the Prophet has feelings for his wife. فقال يا رسول الله. He said, O Prophet of Allah. 1 second. He said, يا رسول الله, O Prophet of Allah, إذن لي في طلاقها. Allow me to divorce her. فإن فيها كبرا تعظم علي وتؤذيني بلسانها. She has arrogance. تعظم علي وتؤذيني بلسانها.
My friend, your Arabic is horrible. Okay.
Yes.
تعظم علي وتؤذيني بلسانها فقال عليه السلام أمسك عليك زوجك. So now let's translate.
What does this mean?
So look, guys, look what happened. Hold on. I want you to confirm this. So now Zayd, after he heard that Muhammad, he flirted with his wife, he went to Muhammad, he told him, and he want her, and you are the one who said that he want her. So he went to Muhammad, he said to him, you know what, let me divorce my wife, she is not really good, she is like hurting me with her tongue, she is so proud.
No. The Prophet the Zayd went to the Prophet and he told him, O Prophet of Allah, allow me to divorce her, because he wants him to marry her. He said, allow me to divorce her. She harmed me.
He want his father to marry his wife?
He's not his father. He's
his father. Doesn't matter. He is his father by adoption. He adopted him.
Adoption.
Yes, that's it. You are a father. The second you adopt, your word is more than the blood as an honor. The second you say, because you Muslim have no dignity no more. You have no dignity. So the second, it's not up to you. Did he adopt him? Yes or no?
The adopted son is not the biological son.
Did Muhammad says Ana Abu Zayd wa Zaydun minni?
Before that verse
that's
came,
it. So Zayd, guys, Muhammad said many times that I am the father of Zayd and Zayd is of me. That's it.
Yes, but then
look what happened. Then what happened? Muhammad, he got horny. He want the women. Suddenly he don't want adoption anymore. So now he fabricated a verse from Allah saying that adoption is haram. Is that correct?
He didn't fabricate it.
Okay, but why the verse of adoption, forbidding adoption, did not happen until Muhammad he go and see the naked women?
He didn't. Let me translate and you will understand. Let us translate. فسمعت زينب بالتسبيحة فذكرتها لزيد. Zainab heard the glorification of the Prophet ﷺ, and she mentioned it to Zayd. ففطن زيد فقال. Zayd was intelligent, he understood what happened. فقال يا رسول الله إذن لي في طلاقها. O Prophet of Allah, allow me to divorce her. فإن فيها كبرا تعظم علي وتؤذيني بلسانها. She is greater than me in status, and she is using her tongue and harming me with her tongue, because he wants the Prophet to marry her. فقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. The Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم said, أمسك عليك زوجك واتق الله. Hold your wife to you and fear Allah.
Okay, hold on.
What does
guys,
this mean?
Here, look at the scam of Muhammad. A second ago he was in the house of the man flirting with the wife, and now the husband is saying to him, I want to divorce her. Muhammad said, man, keep your wife for you, man. Don't do that. Don't divorce her. Why you want to divorce her? But is it him? Is it him who flirt with loud voice, so the woman, she will hear him and she will tell her husband?
He intentionally said.
He intentionally. What do you mean that intentionally? Here we go. The man, he came and now he want to divorce his wife. He never wanted to divorce his wife. He's happy with her, and now he noticed. And you are the one who said to me, "Fafatina Zayd." So Zayd, he noticed now. My
Like, why did the
father, he
Prophet
want my women. He want to have sex with her. So let me
why
divorce.
why did the
get
Prophet,
rid.
one second,
Hmm.
why did the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam advise Zayd with that?
Because he's trying to say that I am not the one who won it, but he want him to divorce it. You're the one who said that, right? So that's mean he's hypocrite. In his heart, he
No,
want
it
in
is
his
because he
no,
was honest.
no, he's
Because
not honest.
advice
He's
is
not honest.
important.
You are the one who said to me in his heart he want her, right?
Sahih.
Okay, so in his heart he want her, in his tongue he don't want her. That is hypocrisy. That's a lie.
No, that is the truth.
That's the truth. What the truth? If I say to you, I don't want your wife, don't divorce her, but in my heart I want you to divorce her. Where's the truth?
You give the advice when you are when
What
somebody
advice?
seeks
What advice? What
Let me
advice? What
let me
advice?
explain.
What kind of advice? I go to
let
your
me
house.
explain.
I am the one who destroyed your house already. I am the one who went to your house, flirt with the wife. The wife, she told the husband. The husband now he want to divorce the wife, and now the husband coming to me, and now I say to him, "Oh, keep your wife for you." And look what happened. Allah, he sent him a verse, says to Allah, said to Muhammad, "Why you are hiding what Allah revealed to you?" Which means Allah is part of the crime. Allah is involved.
No,
Allah is involved in the.
Let me explain?
Oh, no, I will let you explain. Allah, he sent the verse saying to Muhammad, why you are hiding what I revealed to you? What Allah revealed to Muhammad, that I will give you that woman. Is that correct?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he says, وَتُخْفِي فِي نَفْسِكَ مَا اللَّهُ مُبْدِيهِ. You hide from the people what Allah will make
So
clear.
Muhammad is a liar again. Why Muhammad?
No,
why Muhammad is hiding what Allah revealed to him?
There are many things here. The first is that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he gave advice to Zayd that he hold his wife because he did not, because although he loves her, but he has an obligation to give an advice. He said, "Amsik alayka zawja," and then Allah subhanahu wa taala tells him, وَتُخْفِي فِي نَفْسِكَ مَا اللَّهُ مُبْدِيهِ. You hide in yourself that you love her. You see that you want her, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make it clear. You see, وَتَخْشَى النَّاسَ. And you fear the people that they will say you married the wife of your adopted son, because that used to be something which Arabs didn't accept.
Thank you very much, guy. Did he say the Arab don't accept?
Yes.
That was a shame. That was a shame. Arab don't do that. Arab don't marry their own. They don't do and flirt. You see, the Arab, they have more dignity than you Muslims. The Arab before Islam, they are a lot better than you. You just admitted that the Arab before that.
The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Hold on, don't tell me the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Just go. I'm done with you. Go. We are done. What is more than this garbage? No, I lost my voice. I don't want to talk no more. Go. Stupid. Everybody's laughing. We got what we want. A prophet of God, he go to the house of the man, he flirt with the wife, he speak loudly so she would hear him. And actually I believe already this woman, she is sleeping with Muhammad. Muhammad, he did marry her to his son so he can go there. It's an excuse. Obviously they have a relationship together. This person was a slave. Muhammad, he married this woman to the slave so he can go to the house of the slave, and he adopted him as an excuse to go to his house. And then when Muhammad became so powerful, he do not need, guys, don't call me now, just hold on, don't call me please. Muhammad now do not need any excuse no more. That's it. He became powerful. Anytime he need anything, he say, Allah told me. So here we go. Muhammad, he forbid adoption. Don't call me, man. What's wrong with you? The person, this is not the Muslim, is calling me a mother, no Christian. Don't call me, just wait. So Muhammad now, he brought Allah to this madness. What kind of God he need to make a chapter about this? Let me block you. What's wrong with you? Where is this guy? I have to block you now. I mean, you have a madness. Go. In order to make things legitimate, he bring Allah and says, Allah told me. Why you are hiding your love to the woman? What kind of ethic of God does have? Allah will encourage me to have a lust of a woman she is married, and now I'm trying to make her get divorced. Muhammad is the one who made her get divorced, because he is the one who said that to her. And I am sure that this woman, she is in conspiracy with Muhammad already. He told her, when your husband come back, tell him what he can do. He's no one for me. He knew that this guy would get killed in a second if he say no. So the man was smart. He said, oh, Muhammad, he want her, he will kill me. Obviously he's sleeping with my wife already anyway. When a man come to your house and flirt with your wife, and the wife she tell you that, and then the wife, the proof that the wife is a whore, look what the wife she say. The wife she say, and after the prophet he flirt with me, each time my husband wanna sleep with me, Allah he made his penis swell. Isn't it obvious that this woman is a whore and she's a liar? Because who's going to believe in such a lie? That God made the penis of the husband swell. Obviously it's a fabricated lie. So obviously she is in the bed with Muhammad already. She claimed that Allah is involved. It's not her and Muhammad having a relationship, cheating behind the poor husband. Here we go. Allah made the penis of my husband swell. Each time he want to have sex with me, his penis is fine. But the second he get close to me, his penis became like a balloon.